Hola, buen día. How are you? This is Belen from TotallySpain, and I would like to give you some information about Portugal. If you are planning a trip to this country, you are in for a treat because Portugal is really an amazing place and still undiscovered because a lot of people may have heard about Portugal. Maybe they've done a quick trip to Lisbon, but they don't really know the country at all. Um, so this is why it's very good because there's no crowds and some areas, particularly the countryside, remains really unspoiled. Lisbon and Porto are the two main cities, and it's hard to pick one or the other, so you have to visit both. Lisbon is in the south, is the capital of the country, an amazing city. So many beautiful hotel, restaurant, shops. They just have a lot of taste to decorate and to present things. And it's a big city with a lot of hills, so it takes quite a while to find your way around. And even after you've been there a couple of times, when you return, you find places that you didn't see previously. So you need there to really fully enjoy the city about 3 days. Then I would dedicate a couple of more nights being based in Lisbon and go nearby areas. For example, you must go to Sintra. Sintra is a bit touristy because of the Palacio da Pena, but it's touristy because it's worth it. It's just really, really amazing. Apart from the Palacio da Pena, you have other manor houses, you have the Moorish castle. So if you want to, you can avoid the crowds. Just don't go to da Pena and go to Monserrate or go to Quinta Regaleira, where you won't find as many people. But Sintra is definitely a nice place to visit. Another day trip you can do is you can go to Évora in the heart of the Alentejo if you want, or you can head south and go to Setúbal, visit some wineries there, and enjoy the the natural park. And if you are lucky, you'll get to see the dolphins that live there all year round. Okay, so let's dedicate to Lisbon, if possible, 4 to 5 days. If not, just 3 nights at least. So you do 2 nights in Lisbon, dedicating, if you can, a little bit of time to go to Belen to see the tower and the museums in Belen, even going to the writing school there, the royal school, and try, of course, one of the pastel de Belen. Then from Lisbon, go to Porto. You have a train that takes you there directly. It doesn't take too long. And Porto is located in the north of Portugal, also on the banks of the river. Completely different atmosphere from Lisbon. Everything in Porto is about wine. Even the name of the city is related to wine. So even if you don't like wine so much, it's interesting to learn about the history of the city and how it connects with the wine production and with the Douro Valley, where the grapes are produced and travel to Porto on the river Douro. Okay, again, Porto, many hills, different areas, a lot of areas to explore. So at least 3 nights. If you do 3 nights, you can do 2 nights to visit Porto and Villanova de Gaia, which is just across the river. You can walk there very easily, and this is where all the wine caves are located, and it's a must. You have to go there to see one of the wineries, enjoy a drink in one of the terraces in the restaurants, and just enjoy the views of Porto from Villanova. Okay, so that's 2 days. The third day, if you want countryside and you love wine, go to the Douro. You can go there by car, you can take a boat, or you can take the train. Normally, we like to recommend to go there by car. We can arrange a transfer, so you get there quicker and you can explore the countryside, visit a quinta, do a wine tasting, and then take 1 hour or two to do a small cruise in the River Douro, which is really lovely. And we have private cruises, or you can do it with a small group. Other options that you have for visits from Porto would be to go to the city of Braga, which is not far, and you can combine with the city of Guimarães, which is a jewel, it's a UNESCO heritage site. If you don't want to do too many cities, what you could do is you could combine Guimarães with a visit to the Vinho Verde wine region. access to this wine region is much easier. And Vinho Verde is a white wine, which is really easy to drink, very light. So even if you're not a big wine drinker, it's nice to try and to enjoy with a nice meal. So it's a good combination to see a quinta there and then visit Guimarães, for example. Other options that you have is to continue a bit further north, go to Ponte de Lima and see the trail that connects with the Camino de Santiago. You have a route that goes there from Portugal, so you will see pilgrims walking north from there all the way to Santiago in the province of Galicia in northern Spain. This would be just the two main cities, Lisbon and Porto. You could easily do 3, 4, 5 nights in each, and that would be a 10-night trip. If you want to get a break from cities, then we can include other locations in the middle. You could go to the south and stay on the coast of the Algarve or on the coast of the Alentejo, which is a bit less crowded than the Algarve. Also, you could go to central Portugal, which is an area that is still to be discovered. This is one of the main reasons to go there, because you won't find many tourists there and you have lovely places. Okay, but I'll explain that in a different video and give you some ideas. And also you can go to northern Portugal and explore the northern coast that borders with Spain, or also the northeast corner of the country, which borders to Castilla in Spain. Okay, there's a lot of information, and if you go online you're going to find loads more, tons of information about hotels, guides, activities, which can be a bit overwhelming. So this is why we're here. We can help you organize this trip, tailor make it for you, and let you forget about all the arrangements. We do everything for you. We'll send you very detailed documentation, so all you have to do is review it a month or a couple of weeks before you arrive in Portugal, and then once you get there, everything will go smoothly and you can just enjoy, relax, and have some nice meals and relax with the locals in the main squares. And if you have any questions, any problems, you need help with anything, you can always call us, because we will be here just to give you a hand. Okay, so contact us. Our website is TotallySpain.com, and our travel blog, where you will find many other suggestions, is TotallySpainTravel.com. All right, ciao, bye bye.